Yeah, good day.
See this, Bajo? This is all you need to save the world in Battleheart Legacy.
Battleheart Legacy is a single-player action RPG for iOS devices. You create a male or female hero and jump straight into the action. There's no lengthy intro to sit through, just a quick bit of training, and then you're free to venture forth and forge your own destiny.
The game is all controlled through simple one-touch commands, and it's great. You just tap once on the screen to walk to a spot, tap on an enemy to target them and start auto-attacking, and tap to select from your super skills at the bottom of the screen to perform special moves during combat. It's super streamlined.
Yeah, you can get stuck straight into the action. In fact, I would say that this game may very well be completely noob-proof.
Oh, affirmative! If the screen registers your tapping, I guess it's not so great for those of us with pasta scoops.
Yes, well, Darren, actually that poses an interesting philosophical question. If you were to play this game, would you in fact be noob?
Negative! Negative.
Ponder on it.
Negative, 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 negative.
We should write a thesis
Negative,
on it.
negative, 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 negative.
I'll start my thesis on it tomorrow. Well, after a little bit of exploring, I'd uncovered heaps of locations on the map and had quite a few quests on the boil. I actually quite like that there was no huge story intro, because you really do feel like you're creating the story at your own pace as you play this game.
And when you do encounter quest givers or townsfolk, it's cool that you have a few dialogue options too. There's polite, cheeky, or grumpy, so you can roleplay a personality and discover different outcomes to quests.
The style of hero you end up with is entirely of your own choosing. You begin as a blank slate and need to speak to different class trainers in nearby towns to acquire various special abilities and skills. These powers become key to winning battles, from wizard spells to barbarian strikes, and even ninja moves.
You can swap skills in and out. I went the path of a knight and stuck with melee moves, like being able to use shields and hit multiple enemies at once with a big sword swipe. But I did dabble with a few magic skills from other classes, like being able to charge my sword with flame and zap enemies with a shock of lightning.
Naturally, I created an archer, but I think it's good to mix up your skills as well. You need to keep in mind that certain skills require high numbers and some stats. Knights need high strength, for example, while wizards need high intelligence for magic. So when you level up and spend those stat points, you have to think hard about what skills you want to learn.
Yes, and the combat is surprisingly tactical because of it. Your skills need to recharge over time after you use them, so you really have to pick and choose when to use them in a fight. Positioning is important too, because sometimes you're getting hit with arrows or magic from afar while trying to trade blows with an enemy up close.
Or you get surrounded by multiple monsters and need to move around a bit to ensure you're making your combat powers more effective. Take that!
I did find the melee a bit annoying at times though, like how you can knock enemies back with a strike, which cancels your auto-attacking because they're a bit out of range.
Well, my character just switched to firing arrows. That's the benefit of a good bow, Bajo. I thought there was a good variety of monsters too. Bats, spiders, bandits, and blobs. Even a goofy cyclops or two. There are also a few bosses to put you to the test.
Yeah, those boss fights were tough. Like that pig rider who keeps spawning groups of grunts. I always found I was a bit underleveled for the fights and would have to go away and come back again later.
It's a shame there's little real punishment for dying, though. The game just dumps you back to the world map and you don't lose anything, which seems a bit too lenient to me.
What I liked is that you don't always have to play the honourable hero. You can double-cross characters and pinch the item you've been sent to fetch, or just outright play a shady mercenary who's only in it for themselves. Those choices just make the adventuring that much more fun.
I do wish there was a quest log though. Quite often I just have to wander around the map trying to find an encounter because I didn't really know where to go.
I did encounter 1 or 2 bugs in this game, but I really enjoyed the adventuring, so I'm giving it 7.5.
I think it's the perfect balance between fun and tactical combat, and also easy to use controls unless you're a robot with pasta scoop hands. I'm giving it 8 out of 10 rubber chickens.